We're in a neighborhood series of tours around Holyoke, Massachusetts, and we're in the smallest geographic size of neighborhood right now in Springdale neighborhood, and this was made near Springdale Park. And the neighborhood is a trolley neighborhood, one of 7 in and around Holyoke caused by the trolley system, and thus it might have something close to a trolley park, and it does. So Springdale Park is a trolley park, are very close to it. It's one owned by the city, but still a trolley park along the trolley system. And that Springdale Park is to your left. It's changed drastically through the years, but we have many stops in it. They can go see what's happening there. Off to the right is the third of the industrial parks around Holyoke. There were 4 industrial parks in Holyoke, and this is the third one, made about 1960 or so, and still very active. So Tsubaki's in there, a chain maker. And in the distance, you can see apartments. Now, this is such a short neighborhood that we want to talk about it first, because if we drive, we'll be through it in 45 seconds. But there's a lot of side streets. We're going to go up a few of them. And in the distance, a set of neighborhoods, the Gunther block, the Parkview block, and also John Prue's house is going to be up there. So what we're going to do, we're going to go one of side streets, come out, and then continue to go on Main Street until we're through Springdale. And here we go. And you can see the leaves are still colorful. It's November of the year 2023, so it's been a season where the leaves were able to hang on much longer than usual. Okay, we're going up Vernon Street to see what's up here, and if a lot of the houses seem to look the same, then there's a reason, because the John Prue company made a lot of these buildings going up here, and they made apartment complexes up here. And by doing that, they made this whole neighborhood look very similar. And no matter which side street you go on, you're going to find out that yes, things look very much the same throughout. And we're just giving you a taste of what this neighborhood looks like on the side streets. And you get to see in front of you a view of the Springdale Park, which has now a dike system, which means not only it has raised wall beyond it, but you also have a pump system, one of 5 pump stations within Holyoke. So if it ever floods in here like it did in 1936, you can get the water out very quickly. Okay, and you see the great expanse of Springdale Park, a very large park. Okay, then very quickly you see the remnants of the second Springdale school on the right-hand side. And now a special education school. The first one was behind it. And you see the parking lot on the Springdale on the right-hand side. And then John Prue's house will stop so you can enjoy the sight of it. John Prue's house is on the right. It's the colorful painted lady. It's a Victorian home. John Prue was very rich with his brother Nicholas. They did a lot of buildings around Holyoke. He owned that building, the one across the street, and many on High Street. He was a great real estate agent, and he actually built the buildings himself through his construction firm, and then sell them out. So he's the father of Springdale Park. Okay, and there's Tasty Freeze. Tasty Freeze has been there like 70 years. And a lot of people know Holyoke by its Tasty Freeze. And then there's a waterfront restaurant that's being rehabbed as we speak. Very proud of that. Now there's going to be a street on your right that climbs up or veers up to the right. And that used to be a road to get up to the Mount St. Vincent Girls Orphanage. And then the last site that we'll be taking in, of course, is a car dealership on the right-hand side, and also on the left-hand side, the same car dealership. And then in the distance, you see the Holyoke campus of the Dean Tech School. And that is the end of this neighborhood. So it's a very tiny neighborhood, not much to see, but people love to be here. And so everyone that says we're a part of Springdale is very proud of being a part of Springdale. So we're under our tour right here, and thank you for coming on this tour of Springdale.